This is where I truly find out if I can actually blend. Welcome back to my YouTube channel, or if you're new, I'm RJ, and today I'm going to be doing a look that has been kind of trending on Instagram and YouTube for the last month, and this young artist did start it. I can't remember his name now, but I found the original artist that actually came up with the concept, and it's a digital artist called Marcelo Cantu, and he did this kind of digital art called body scans, I think a few years ago. That's what he did, and since then lots of different makeup artists and creators started doing the same thing on their face with makeup, which I loved the idea at first. So far, not many have done a video of the look, or how they achieved it, or how it looks in real life compared to the actual photo. And as y'all know, I like to do my videos so I can show you guys that it's real and that it's achievable. Like I've said, I've not tried this before, so this could go either way. It's kind of like a 50-50. Like in my head, it seems like it'll go okay, but I'm not gonna know until I've tried it. So I'm trying to think of like how to start it, how to make it as seamless as possible in my mind. So I'm going to start off with my brows, and then we're just going to kind of guess and kind of just play with ideas along the way, and hopefully it will work out. So pray for me, guys, pray for me. Because this look is quite dramatic, I'm going to use some black liquid liner just to really make the ends of my brows stand out. Like in the picture, her eyebrows are really dark and her lipstick's dark, and she's got a really dramatic liner, so that's what we're going to try and achieve. So looking at this reference photo, I think the first thing to kind of attack is the forehead. Just here, it looks like a spot. Ew. Yeah, is the forehead. So I'm going to make a little bit of just a mid mark here. I'm just going to. So that's where we're going to first have the highlight around here, just above this part of the brow. So under here, and then a lot of it is under, going up the cheekbone, around here, leading down to the lip, some on the chin, the nose, the neck, etc. So because we want to make sure that the colours on the outside stand out, we're going to apply some P.louise base just to the outside bit. Then I'm going to pat some white clown face paint in the middle and kind of just leave that as it is, and then we'll come back to it afterwards. But first of all, I'm going to apply some P.louise base to those just outer corners and just kind of see how it sits. So I'm going to apply Rumour 05 on my forehead with the P.louise. Here and here. And just want to kind of, I'm just going to wipe the excess on my hand because we don't need that much. I'm just going to start patting it out. I feel like the best way of getting the most out of this look is to really take my time on it. I'm going to get a beauty blender actually. And just a clean beauty blender, and just kind of buff that out so it doesn't look so harsh. The reason I've not applied foundation yet is because I don't want to mix my foundation with the P.louise. I want it to sit separately and kind of work alone, not without the disturbance of extra colour. Just applying a little bit of foundation on the forehead. What's good is with a beauty blender, it all seamlessly just blends out, so it doesn't look quite scary and harsh, which is obviously, we don't want that kind of. Just kind of patting out the P.louise again. We might need to apply a bit more just to make sure that it does show through and still picks up product without going too dry. But so far, so good. So now we're going to do the same with the other areas of the face. So we're just going to take some more of the base want to make sure this bit we get this bit right. So this bit is for the cheekbone, and obviously I've got cheekbones already, so we kind of want to make sure that how we apply it accentuates the cheekbones I have. This girl has it on her nose and kind of leading up into the highlight that would be travelling down this side of the nose, because this is the side of the face we are showing. Now we've done that, to start I'm just going to apply some foundation in the areas that we didn't apply the P.louise base. Now this will require very gentle dabbing and just making sure that everything blends out properly. So I'm just going to start here. I'm using the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop foundation, applying it into the hollows or places where it's not going to be light. We're going to darken that with some contour later, but dabbing it in, and then we're going to try and blend it out with the, as you can see, you can just tap it next to it and it just starts to seamlessly blend. Taking my P.louise blender and just kind of going over that again. That's why it's kind of good to work with both at the same time, because then you kind of get the same effect. I'm only applying little bits of foundation at a time, just so we can work with small areas. So now we're going to start with this process. Super excited. So I've got a few brushes here with similar colours on already, which really helps because obviously I need to clean my brushes. Now for this I'm going to go into my favourite palette of all time, like I say, my Sample Beauty Paradigm Shift palette. This is the second version and look at those colours. They're going to do me just fine for this look. Which is the Sigma Tapered Blending E40 brush, and this is included in my brush that I have with Sigma. I'll swirl up any excess product that we may have on there. Put it in my hand. Should have cleaned these brushes before. Blending the outskirts and working my way in. So the first is obviously the orange, so I'm just going to start patting that in. Comes up with orangey brown on me. Just want to make sure I get this. So now we're going to apply the blue lilac-y tones, and there's a perfect shade in the Sample Beauty palette for that. It's the top corner shade. It's like a blue purple colour. I just love this palette so much. I love it. I love it. Just to let you guys know, I'm going into the Huda Obsessions palette with Sapphire. That's the Sapphire palette, and those blues, we're gonna do some. So guys, we have almost done. We're going to add obviously now the highlighter in the middle, and for that I'm going to go in with the Machinist Highlighter Duo by NYX. I'm going to go into that light highlighter, and I'm going to take my highlighting brush, spray it with a little bit of primer water so we can pick up as much of that highlighter as possible. Just spraying that there. Getting the excess water off because we don't want to kind of ruin what we've done. So just so the brush is damp. And then getting some of the highlighter on that. We're going to apply it in the areas where it's supposed to be mainly highlighted. So looking again at our reference picture. And just kind of dabbing in the middle, just making sure that it's highlighted. Whoa. I'm just wanting to make sure that those bits really do pop out. Right in the brow bone, we want to really tap that in there. All the bits that are supposed to be highlighted, make them like 10 times brighter than they even need to be. right above the lip. Because the whole look is quite dramatic, I'm going to go ahead off camera and add my dramatic liner, lashes, contour. I'll come back when I'm done. So now I have achieved the glow that I wanted with this look. I'm really pleased with it. I don't think I'll be able to kind of copy the actual original of the digital, but I feel like it's the best I could do. I think it just required some time and just making sure it's blended out properly. So now I'm going to go into the Snazzaroo White Clown face paint and copying off my look I did before, the melted plastic doll. I'm going to do melted plastic, like the plastic effect all over my face, just in different areas, not taking away from obviously what we've already done, but trying to enhance and make my whole face look plastic. So I'm just going to take little bits of that and start placing them around the face. So that is it for this look, guys. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. Right now what I did is turn off all the lights and I'm just using my phone as a torch on my look so you can really see it properly. But I'm really proud of this look. Blending it out wasn't too much of a problem. I think you just have to take time with it if you're going to try this look. So if you want to try it, let me know if you recreate it, and I'll have a look and I'll hopefully be reposting some on my stories. But yeah, when you look up close, it's all blended out and all you need is just a bit of time and some good blending brushes. I hope you enjoyed watching me create this look. Like, comment and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!